Hello, hello. Welcome back to Volume 4. Let's try not to die this time, and let's not punch the dog. Beck shows a clear nuclear superiority to ours. We get mauled literally to death trying to help our old friend Jade here. I guess we explore. I wonder how long this volume is. Anyway. By the way, choice of music, great. You present your most finely honed smile of confidence and urge Jade to stand. This is no time to mope around. There is plenty of fun to be found without leaving this island. So first thing first. Such that perhaps with your help you can give her the opportunity to explore that temple she's always been curious about. So first thing first is almost 3 AM, so I'll try to be as unloudly as possible. I assume it's gonna be short. If not, I'll cut it through. So whatever it is. Really? That will be super fun. But what about Beck? What about? Why? There's nothing to worry about her. You have a genius plan. You tell her. You tell her just head on over to the temple and you take care of the rest. Okay, if you say so, but please don't do anything to hurt Beck. Well, I love him to bits. Oh my god, we punched the dog to the fucking face. We were gonna get that bad ending whatsoever because we were gonna get John Wick to another, one way or another if we succeeded. You wouldn't dream of it, not on this route, at least. Not this route, of course. Hello, Becky. Let's go in this place. Jade transport eyes onward on your, and you turn your attention to Beck, who is idly sniffing one Jade's plants. You advance to him slowly. We intend to know what must be done. Pet the dog. Wow, what escalation. You just to get right in there, you pet the hell out of this dog. You employ all your strongest pumper tech, like a quick screech up and a main massage, and rare Cuddle Brand X Dog Smite. Doggy Smite. The well-known Doggy Smite. Somewhere in the distance, a bluebird observes you, masterful display at chirps happily. Oh, Jesus Christ. But suddenly Beck's head snaps up and he points his note into the direction of the temple. Whoa, 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 there, buddy. Now it's not the time to be thinking about Jade. Now his belly's screechy time? You start rubbing Beck's stomach and he flops onto his back and he starts wagging on his feet curled up. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy, Beck. Beck looks up at you and you see the cosmo reflecting his deep piercing eye and you understand he's a good boy. He knows it. I am the omniscient, all-seeing good boy. After a while longer spent threading your fingers through his silky fur, Beck curls up beside you and yawns, starting to knob off. Wow, that was easy. That was so much easier. Okay. You kiss him on the forehead and then take the opportunity to slowly stand up and exit the room, letting the sleeping dog lie. You're a little worried about alerting Beck by using your powers. He's going to be pretty keyed into that kind of space-time manipulation, so you just take the long route to the temple. Jade's Island is a very beautiful place with rolling hills and lush. Some bitter plains. It looks like an excellent vacation destination, but it's also so bare. There's nothing and nobody around except for the Paulo whispers of the wind, and you can see how this place will feel much less likely paradise after years spent stranded here. When you reach the lake surrounding the temple, you see that the giant lily pads outside have arranged themselves in a walkway that you can use to reach it. How strange and convenient. You channel for inner frog and hop across. Hey, I'm here. Jade calls you down to you. She's at the temple entrance far above head, waving down at you. Grooves carved into the wall form a ladder that you can use to climb up, and soon you are standing beside her at the entrance to the temple. A huge imposing archway marks the ingress between the sunny island and the dark interior of the ruin. From within, you can see a faint yellow-green glow that seems to come from the runes carved into the walls. Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Oh my god, it's extra spooky. As you proceed through the entryway, Jade runs a hand alongside the glowing walls, her face better into a silky screen. At the end of the hallway is a large round platform, decorated with a cloudy design and a glowing orb at the center. We found a ball. It doesn't pick you in the interior decorator, but Jade seems quite away by the side. This is Gaia. What do you mean? I knew this temple had to be connected to the world in some way. Well, I guess your grandpapa was managed to get away somehow. But assuming it's not by boat. Jade rushes onto the platform and begins to descend. You quickly follow her before you left. Behind us, the level elevator takes you down to an expansive and dark room below. Is that a nuke? Much like the rest of the temple, the space seems very sparse. I mean, a nuke, I don't know. There's a countdown, they see a flower. They're like, is that gonna blow up? Okay, I don't know. Much like the rest of the temple, the space seems very sparse. It is illuminated by the faint glow of the runes on the walls. A large purple lotus flower rests atop a pedestal in front of the elevator. Petals wilted. Oh, yes. There's an electronic display built into the pedestal with a timer that could feasibly count down for millions of years, but it seemed to be glitched, stuck on a few hours away from zero, with the second digit constantly ratcheting back and forth between the two numbers. Jay places his hand on the pedestal and sings. Oh, the number is stuck. Well, that suck. I think this is the time capsule, but it's malfunctioning for some reason. A time capsule? Was I supposed to open it when the time was right? Oh, I'll never know. What else could this place be hiding from me? As a phone cue, the elevator platform shudders and begins to rise behind you. As the platform ascends, it becomes clear that there is a pit beneath it, which is basically a video game logic 101. Okay. Jed looks down into it and you follow suit. Aren't she? Transportalizers? There's two of them, one deep purple and the other one brilliant gold. No, don't make me choose one. Jill leaps down into the pit, which is a pretty brave maneuver, because it's deeper as hell, and real life still has fall damage. Of course. She grunts and sinks to her knees from the impact, but quickly recovers and rushes over the golden transportile. Blah, blah. Okay, blah, blah. She examines it for a moment and then clampers on with a soft click. The pressure plate is depressed, and the device surges to life. She disappears in a bright flash of light. Well, shit, you better follow her. Well, shit. You hop down and step around the transportalizer, and the same flash of light consumes your body. Where the hell are we? You feel something like a wind whipping around you. The molecules are dematerialized and then reassembled in a new locale, glimmering golden palace. This palace is way too fucking bright. Someone needs to crank the saturation down, pronto. This thing is too bright. Oh, my eyes. I already have a light just beaming to my left side, so I'm okay. I don't believe it. Jade is looking around with wide eyes that reflect your golden surroundings. This is it. This is Prospect, the planet visiting my dreams. I didn't think it was possible to get here like this. What does it mean? Why am I allowed to be here right now? Is that hacks? I should just talk to the bloody queen. And with that, she's off, sprinting down the halls with a renewed sense of vigor. You scramble to keep up with her, treading your way through crowds of confused white-shelled folks in a fancy suit, the fancy outfits that kind of reminds you of yourself, but with the chinoise. What is chinoise bodies? I don't know. You sidestep a lady carrying a painting can and shuffle down a lengthy golden staircase adorned with a regal golden spikes. You can only barely keep your eyes on Jane's long black hair and his wishes behind her. When you finally catch up, she's in the middle of an argument with two burly fellows in the white suits. She stamps her foot at them, but they are undeterred by blocking her passage further. Eventually, Jay wheels around and looks at you, and she tries to soften her expression for your sake, but her face is still sour. The guards won't let me see the bloody queen. What do you fucking expect? Just badger it in. Apparently she's really busy with something. They told me I'm not supposed to be here and that I have to leave right away. This is totally bull. I'm a princess. You are? You are? I swear some of these idiots can't even recognize me without a pretty golden dress. You are? Bleh. I guess I'm not getting any answer here either. Let's just get out of here. That's standing. And she's off again, this time striding forward with her fist curling her jaw set. You glance back at the guards, whose furrowed brow strikes you more as a worry than ire, and then follow Jane's back. Okay. You're almost to the exit when you see it, a dark figure silhouette against the sky of brilliant blue. They are humanoid in shape with two leathery wings, outstretching inky black tendrils trailing behind. Crimson foes crackle in their wake, and they swoop over the city like bird of prey. Something about them gives you a major case of the heebie-jeebies. You do a nervous little half jog back to the transpolator and get the hell out of the dodge. The temple feels oppressively dark compared to the blinding bright of Prospect. You spend a while blinking as your eyes readjust. The transpolator you just used flares up red and then cracks. That's probably not a good sign, is it? Do you want to do your best to ignore it and climb out of the bit? Jane is standing beside the lotus contraption, running her hand along on the pedestal with her face set. What does all this mean? Was this here all along? Has my grandpapa been to Prospect before? If I can go there, the game must still exist, but how? None of this makes sense. I need to think about it. You follow Jane slowly back to her house as she mumbles to herself. Brows furrowed, you can barely catch what she's saying, but she's clearly thinking hard. The clouds had never been wrong before. Is it too early? Was this meant to happen? Once you reach the atrium, Jade lets out a sharp breath and nods her head. Resolute, she turns to you. Alright, I think I understand. I know what's going on. Do you? Great! You offer her your most winning smile. What's the stitch? Sitch? Well, the truth is I always been very mature about the idea of being a hero and having a destiny. Life isn't like this, like a kid's cartoon after all. Well, that's shit. That's shucks. Heroism isn't all rainbows and sunshine. It's childish to think that everyone gets happy ending. watching Invincible. Shush. That kind of storybook stuff doesn't really exist. To be a real hero, you have to be prepared to suffer horribly. Huh? Me. It makes sense when you think about it. If everything came easy, there wouldn't be actually anything heroic about it. Why else would my grandpapa have put me on this island? Why else would the back want to keep me safe here, even though now that everything changed? It's because it's my destiny. What do you mean by that? You have to prove that I'm willing to suffer and willing to sacrifice. That has to be it. These can all have been for nothing, right? That's not the way the world works. Everything has a purpose, if it is not clear at first. Seeing Prospect in the flash remind me of that. My purpose is to do what I've always done, while my grandpapa and Beck have helped prepare me for. I know I'll be really lonely, but in the end it means that everything will continue to play out the way it is meant to be. It's a very noble job and you've got to be the one to do it. You're lost for words. This really doesn't feel like the right takeaway from all this. I agree with that, but you don't know jack about suburb or destiny, any of that nonsense, so what are you to say otherwise? So thanks for you helping me to visit Prospect. I wouldn't have figured out this all out of if not for you. I'm sure that meeting me is one of step along the way towards your mysterious fate as well. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you, Jade. Jade erupts into a broad, beaming smile. It might be the first completely genuine smile you see from her this entire time, but that doesn't make you feel any better about it. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, she basically said, I have to accept my situation or something like that. It doesn't seem like you're happy with it. If I is more... What the fuck happened? In fact, it's more of a knife twisting your gut, and when she throws her arm around you and hugs you tight, the knife pushes deeper to the bone. What? She's actually stabbing me. Well, you probably have more important stuff to do than keeping hanging out with me. I'll let you get back to it. Wait, did I go stab? Jane turns around ahead of the staircase, leaving you to stare at her retreating form. Is this it? This is it? Will you accept the new destiny you've written for Jade and allow her to stay trapped here on this island? Oh my god, this is good. Is it? Will you accept the new destiny you've written for Jade and allow her to stay trapped here on this island? Well, To end the chapter, I'll probably say accept, but let's be honest, I will fucking say no, fuck that shit. Some people might take this as a lesson in the responsible use of reality alternating powers. Some people might swear off manipulating canon entirely, but not you. I'm not that kind of person. What's the point of having sick-ass powers at all if you never use them? Maybe some god is going to punish you for the way you've been fucking with the universe. Sheesh. But right now, you don't give a fuck. This girl will burn herself to the ash to keep her friends warm. The least you can do is to risk the flame for her sake. You quickly spin out the stairs. Oh, you're not leaving? Don't you have places to be? I will be fine here alone, I promise. It's my duty. I'll get used to do it eventually. You can't imagine she's okay with that. No matter what she says, does she really want to stay alone for the rest of her life? Well, of course not. What I want to do is to explore the world and hang out with my pals. But it's not about what I want. It's about doing what has to be done. That's what it has always been about for me. Well, that's bullshit. Well, that's BS. Huh? Maybe Jane's fate dictates she never played the game she wanted to play. Maybe heroes don't get happy ending, but doesn't mean heroes can be happy. There comes the time in every young woman's life you tell Jade, where she can't leave home because her pet is an overprotective god. Oh, well, I guess it is what it is. Your pet is an overprotective god. Okay, that's obviously not true, but there comes to a time in many young women's life where circumstances beyond their control leave them without an escape. Perhaps it is easy to believe that the escape will never come, but you can't let Jane do that. When life has you stuck at home, perhaps you can still hold on to hope. You can fight, no matter how long you have to wait. You can keep looking for another chance to see the world. It sounds like someone get like COVID isolated story for 8 years. And if the universe tells you to sit, stay, and roll over, you look to the universe, then you ask, "Who do you think is the master around here?" And then you tell it to the motherfucking you. Yeah. You're right. Even now, I was still being childish. It was easy to tell myself to be miserable for a noble cause instead of holding on to hope and maybe getting hurt again. But I have to hope. Have to. That's how I am. I'm a hoper, not a moper. Hehe. I will keep trying to convince Beck that I will be safe for me to leave the island. Why don't you bring Beck with you? Or the Beck is just linked to the island? Things have changed and maybe he doesn't realize it yet. He's kind of a silly dumb dog at times. But he loves me and I love him. And we can work it out. Maybe it'll make a while, but I'll definitely figure things out. When I read this, ILL, and I don't see the apostrophe, I usually assume he's ill, you know? No, I will definitely, like, ILL. Definitely figure things out. And while I wait, you can visit me sometimes, won't you? Of course you will. You're not in the habit of abandoning your friends. That is unthinkable. You promised Jane that you will come visit her. Come visit? Come visit? Come visit? Come visit! A light bulb goes off in your head. One of those cool light bulbs. Wait. You actually gonna teleport Dave now. Something that I proposed beforehand. Okay, whatever. Those cold LED bulbs kind of sync on your phone, change the government. Party times! Hello? Yes, if she ever had a slumber party. A slumber party? No, I never had one. It sounds exciting, but is it really a party if there's just 2 people and a dog? You can make a party. I mean, so there's more like a Miles Lumber hangout. Come on, don't worry about it. You'll tell her. Just start getting the place ready for bash. Pull out the sleeping bags, conjure up some lightly irritated snacks, pump up the fresh jams, etc, etc. I don't know if we even have sleeping bags, but okay. I'll see what I can do. Maybe there's something useful in my grandpa's old supplies. You shoot her a confident salute and then dissolve into the ether of cannon? Okay. Wait, what? Alright, Akbar up and Atam, it's a party time. I knew it. John yelps and tumbles out of his chair, crashing to the ground in an undignified heap. It looks like he was in the middle of debugging some code on his computer when you interrupted him. He disentangles his limbs and stands up with a groan. Okay, magic mailman, we need to get something straight. Your powers are extremely cool, but using them like this is kind of lame. Jump scares rank very low on the prank scale. I feel like I missed out a lot of volume 1. I didn't even meet John. I was like, what the fuck is John? Ectobiologist, they don't take any effort. I'm gonna check the volume 1 again just to be sure. They are sort of mean and annoying. You apologize for scaring John. You are just in a very excited mood right now because it's time for a motherfucking slumber party. It's gonna be a rager. It's gonna be a rager. We're gonna get a fucking rager. I've never been to a slumber party before. Who is it with? You agree? You don't already know who with? John? Tell my ex sheet of mailman. Okay, guys, it's a great assumption. You give him a blank stare. Alright, probably my other friends. That one should have been obvious. There you go, John. Tell him pack up whatever supplies he thinks he should bring, and then get ready for another whirlwind ride through space. I have my nose is completely clogged, so I'm breathing with my mouth now. Oh my god. I don't know, I should probably do the responsible thing and let my dad know I'm going on a trip, even if I will be back soon. Okay, that's fine, you'll tell him, but don't take too much time. This route is already getting pretty long. I agree. Cool. Okay, what should I bring? I need to grab some movies, definitely. They will be there, right? I should bring some McNoggy movies? McConaughey? McNoggy? Who the fuck is McNoggy? So you be like, McConaughey? He realized I was right all along about Machu and stellar acting. I'm into that. And of course some snacks. This is a great time for me to unload all the excess birthday cakes my dad made me. Seriously, there are hundreds of them in the fridge. It's highly ridiculous. He waits patiently in John's room and he goes downstairs to fetch his bounty of cakes, talk to his dad and do all his other preparation. It takes forever, you are not really sure that what he's doing down there. You think he might be walking around, examining all of the objects on his arm in great detail. It's only a bunch of puzzles. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Come on, John, that's not the right genre of game. Get your shit together. Okay, ready. Alright, step 2. You get gross. You take John's hand ends up, doing a rose measure. John spends a while goggling. The giant statue does a pan and learned. Then you start to segue through the room, knock the voice comes from within, slightly muffled. You're home earlier. I've been hearing strange noises from the neighboring lab of late. Have you? Rose opens the door and freezes. John? Her eyes widen and she slowly steps backwards, which John takes as an invitation to stride into the room. Her cheeks darken and she scans the room, eyes flicking from the mess to mess. Surprise, Rose! We're here to steal you away, like the owl who kidnaps Harry Potter. Yes, that's not... You kidnap... whatever. She shakes and turns to you. Care to explain sudden intrusion? It is normally considered polite to call ahead, especially when one is possessed of reality-bending powers. Don't be melodramatic, there's probably nothing too embarrassing to this room. John furrows his brow, and he glances around the room, eyes sweeping over the walls. He eventually settles on some pictures that haven't been hung up. I mean, look at these great drawings. Did you do those? That is so cool. Didn't know you drew stuff. Those give him the smile of a girl whose soul has just shriveled into the baggen's husk. Again, an explanation will be nice. It's plain that you come to collect Jane's friend for a slumber party. I see. The commercial and critical failure of Shuburb must have impacted her most strongly than I anticipated. She was really looking forward to playing that game with us. Yeah, that's pretty lightly probably. I will hate to disappoint her further. Consider this my RSVP, which I absolutely know I don't know what it stands for. Ready, steady, vinegar, panel? Rose gives you a curt nod and then turns to frown. John, who is poking around her bed, something tugs at the corner of their mouth. John, my mother is busy and I will not be expected to return My mother is busy and I will not be expected to return for a while. Why don't you and our strange friend go analyze her room instead? Of course he's analyzing it. I need time to pack. Okay, Rose, whatever you say. Should we just teleport to David meanwhile? Rose shoves you out of her room with more strength than you expected from a 13-year-old and shuts the door hard. Man, I hope Rose realized that I was being serious when I said her drawing were good. We tease each other a lot, but she's really cool. John speaking loudly enough that Rose can almost certainly hear him from the other side of the door. You think he knows that, but you don't say anything, except to casually suggest that you and John go wait downstairs and admire all the ridiculous wizard art what? The ridiculous wizard art? God, this house is so weird. What is a giant statue of a wizard? Where did I even get this? I don't know. It seems cool to me. And speaking of weird, I didn't want to bring this up with Rose in case it's just some funny story I'm not in on, but what's with all the writing on her? But John trails off a Rose, descend the stair with a neatly packed bag, shall we? We shall, you say, with a hand over each of their shoulders, you close your eye, because they're on the side up, hello, douchebag? You're aiming for the hallway outside the front door, but his power is still taking some getting used to, so instead popping the existing right top of the Dave's bed. He's tapping away at something on his computer, as you what you were watching, man. He's tapping away at something on his computer as soon as your pair is entering body tense up. You barely had a moment to react before Dave wheels around in his chair and flings a handful of shurikens at you. One of them grazes Rose's cheek so closely, a strand of pale hair flustered to the ground. She turns to look at the weapon, now embedded in the walls, and runs a finger along the edge of the blade, squinting. Oh, Jesus shit! What the fuck, man? Surprise? Okay, rule one of time travel or dimension hopping. Don't fucking pull this kind of shit. I mean, seriously, under any other circumstance, I'd be shitting my fucking nuts out about she pretended to chill with my best bro. But dude, you can't just drop a guy's bestie into the middle of his room out of nowhere like this. This is an extreme social foxball. You gotta give a guy some time to prepare, man. To be a melodramatic, Dave, I assure you there's nothing present in this room that could make us think lesser of you. I mean, okay, sure. If Rose was scared by that near-death experience, just now she doesn't show it. She hops off the bed and glances around. If you left any pornographic... She just went for it. She just went for it. She was like, she went for with a sword, or like, I don't know, with a full axe, like, fuck, with a tomahawk chop. If you left any pornography out, I will only serve to confirm my apologies. I've already made. Poor Dave. Poor Dave. Chilling. Huh, dear, are these selfies? Are you doing the dark face in this one? Oh man. Oh, for fuck's sake, John. You get a vibe of all Access backstage pass and the first thing you do is insult my shit. Like some Ronnie Toe and the Nickelback concert, running up through their closets instead of doing the musical word a favor and assassinating them. Well, yeah. You would do the same, dude. Touche. But anyway, aside from you getting your grabby hands all over my pristine collection of cool sword, what the hell are you all doing here? You're having a slumber party, are you in? Oh. I don't know. Bro is basically always keeping tabs on me. Guys want me to be safe, you know? Or rather, wants me to only be in the right kind of danger to teach me a lesson about irony and being dope-ass fucking ninja master. It's all some pretty intense supervision is the point being made here. We're already getting some rank vibes from him after that little jaunt over to Olive Garden. What happened to Olive Garden? Actually, the vibes have been off ever since John's birthday, if I'm being honest. So I don't know how to had feel about me gallivanting off on some Magic Snooze adventure with a slap at the time-traveling mailman. Seemed like the kind of had take issue with. Sorry, I feel like the writer just died a little bit here. Like, I was writing it, was like, had us some sort of stroke. Oh, come on, he can't be that bad. What kind of guy would have left his brother to hang out with his friends? I noticed that this apostrophe when John is talking. I guess. A pretty shitty kind of guy if he had him that, wouldn't he? They stares off in the middle distance for a while. Rose observes him intently. Look, Dave, I don't think it will be feel right if we all had a big party and you weren't there. Jay will really miss you, as will we. Yeah. Dave glances furtively around the room as if he's expecting a camera to blink at him from up in one of the corners. Alright, let me grab some soups. The supplies for short. Okay, thank you for telling me. Because subs. I guess that, but still, it was really kind of you to tell me. Hey Melman, what Jade's hell dog like? Do I need to bring one of these cool ass sword? Sure. Cool. These swords are like $5 Chinatown sword, aren't they? Right to the nail. What? No. Okay, listen. Well, Dave grabs his staff and John heckles him. Affectionately. Rose's attention has been drawn back to the shuriken Dave threw at her. You stole over and asked her what's up. She responded with her own question. Have you been introduced to Dave's brother? No, actually. No, not yet. You heard a lot about him, though for the sake of diplomacy you only briefly touch on the opinion you have formed. He certainly seems like a fascinating man, the kind of individual whose brain I will love to pick apart. Okay. To find out just what twisted mechanism fire off within his chambers. So that's what she's thinking about? Dave's bro? No chews on her bottom lip. Not exactly, but an addition topic? I'm mulling over the ethical quandaries presented by the existence of powers esoteric. What? It's nothing to concern yourself with yet. We have a party to attend apparently. Right, Dave is now backing up. You open both palms, adjust your whole hands so you can best channel your powers. Really? We're holding hands? God, this is so lame. Fucking liar. Dave, you're a fucking liar, man. But he does it, and when he clasps John's and Rose's hand, he shifts around her and blushes fatally, in a manner that suggests he doesn't really think it's too so lame. You lying bitch. In fact, he may think it's the opposite of lame. He may think it's rad. He be right, friendship is the raddest thing of all time. Yeah. You're full of warm and fuzzy friendos feelings as you teleport back to Jay's attribute, which is not as just the feeling of your body, dissolving the reconstructing himself halfway across the cannon. Well, they are very similar feelings. You head to the base of the staircase where you call out Jade. Her guests have arrived. You tell her. Jade rushes downstairs and nearly trips over her skirt. Her expression is tight and anxious, and when she sees your motley crew standing there, she freezes up her breath, hitches in a half sob. You really did bring them? They're here! You're all here! Jade breaks into a wide grin. What? Oh shit! Oh! What happened? Jade breaks into a wide grin and springs forward, launching herself like a missile to her other friends. Sadly, we only got one casualty, John. Dave throws himself bodily out of the way, and Rose takes an alarm step back, leaving John to bear the full brunt of her affection. She crashes into him, and the two of them go spinning around and around as Jade laughs breathlessly. Whoa, calm down there, Jay. It's nice to see you too. Tears are bending in her eyes as she squeezes him tight and pecks his cheeks with a soft kiss. Oh, John, I'm so happy to see you in person. I'm waking person and everything. I spent so much time watching you asleep. What? Wait, you what? Watching you sleep? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Jay swings around to look at her other two pals. Come on, you two too. Get over here. We're having a 4 times hardcover right now. That's a hustle. Rose and Dave casually step forward, and Jade, with a John House, yanks them both into the tight embrace. She smooshes them on the cheeks too. Rose's face lights up with a blush, and Dave nearly goes catatonic. episodic. When Jade's I'm dying, guys. My voice. Let me go be a bit. When Jade pulls back to clutching Joan's hand off, tugging so hard she might pull the damn thing off. Come on, everyone, let's go upstairs. I found a bunch of military-grade sleeping bags in the grandma's home adventure gear, so they'll be in my room. This is gonna be fun. We can play with all my toys and jam out to some music and stay up all night chanting with each other. Oh my god, you're here. Oh, here it is, really happening. Jade's next laugh verges on a hysterical. As she got tears streaking down her cheeks, Dave looks like a little perturbed. Wow, holy shit. Wait, what? Streak down her cheek? Oh, wow, holy shit. It's cool, Jade. No need to get so like this, you know? Kinda fucks me up to see you cry, man. Not that I'm trying to make this all about me, but I mean, Dave, you're doing a horrible job of Dave, shut up. Dave, shut the fuck up. Jade, come here, I shall hold you in my arms. Roll walks over Jade, extends her thumbs, and wipes them down Jade's dear cheeks in a stiff mechanical motion. Then she rubs her arms around Jade in an embrace that could generously be called a hug, but looks more like a precursor to an alien medical examination. Okay. Wait, what? Like this? We got the face like this. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Like this. Start looking at it. John boggles at the display. None of your whack chums know how to do this. Oh my god. Oh no. You're a bunch of doofus. Come here, Jade. Oh, thank you, John. No, come on, everyone, let's go. And so the party begins. Tales, stool, movie watch, and fun and plenty. So many shenanigans happen, so many happy ups, so many you will recount them all in detail. But before you know it, the energy in the room has flooded alongside the sunlight. The moon and the star cast their pale gaze upon four supine friends bundle up the sleeping bags and caught midway between slumber and wakefulness. Davy's rambling about some inane bullshit that nobody's paying attention to, and Rosie is attempting, quite terribly, to lecture John and Jade on the modern interpretation of Lovecraft's work. Well, she's trying her best. You think it's about time you bowed out. It's not that you haven't enjoyed chumming it up with these kids, but you feel kind of weird sticking around overnight. You can come back later. Besides, you got places to go and sights to see. There's an entire golden moon out there full of potential friends that you knew nothing about before today. The universe beacons, and you are powerless to refuse. You give back a little nod, like, hey, take care of these kids. Beck doesn't nod back, because he's a fucking dog, but you like to think he understands. As you quietly slip down the staircase and out of sight, you spare one last glance at the group and find a sick escaping your lips. Everything that's happened here feels almost too good to be true. Can it last? Can this brazen wish fulfillment go unpunished? You find that hard to imagine. There's something fated touched about these kids. You can feel it in your bones. As surely as the wind whisper to the trees, or the stars dance through space, as surely as the turning clocks will call the sunlight back again, these kids will never be free of the bullshit that haunts them. I think it's something related with the original game, so I'm guessing that they don't really have a nice ending. But right here, right now, they're at peace. They share with this one perfect moment together, and perhaps in the future they will become more betwixt the chaos. And maybe that's enough. Wait, do I have the victory? Oh wow, they're drawing fucking furries. That's so fun. Do I actually need to get victory for each one of them? Quite curious. I guess I didn't got volume 1 victory, so I'm gonna play volume 1 again. Because I skimmed through it. I probably just put it in order, so don't worry about it. So you find everything in order. So I hope you enjoy. Hope you love it. And it was fun. It was very fun. I got lots of different weird endings, but it's been very fun. And see you again very, very soon. This is the end of volume 4. And see you again very, very soon. Ooh, lovely. Bye.